And welcome back, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and right away mention a couple of things before we get into this video. Starting off with an announcement that the devs posted on the website. I'm going to pull that up right now for you guys. Let's go ahead and look at that. So you can see that we are currently looking at a post that was posted, I think just a couple of days ago, or yesterday actually, June 8th. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because right now it says right here in green text, June 28th, 2004 will be our next content target. Does this mean that we will get it on June 28th of this year? No. It states in red lettering right here, there's no hard date right now, and special text won't be coming next week, potentially this month, potentially next month. Stay posted. The reason why I wanted to go ahead and bring this up right away is just so I'm not confusing any of my viewers out there. I know I stated in my last video, I should have been more clear, honestly. I've made it seem like we were going to be getting an update every month, but that's not the case, guys. The way 2004Scape devs and mods are going by this when it comes to updates and releases, like, yes, like it says right here actually, where does it say it? I just saw it right here. That's a good piece right there. And then right after they say, depending on the specific updates to Right and How Life Is, it could be slower or faster, right? Just wait for an official announcement before speculating. So with all of that said, I think we'll go ahead and move on to the second thing that I wanted to bring up quickly. Let's go ahead. My second thing I wanted to mention is, yes, I did get my Dragon Square Shield. Got the Dragon Square Shield actually last week, and we'll talk more about that in the update video. The only reason why I'm bringing this up is because I do have viewers and followers on the channel that have been following me now since the series, and which we already finished when we hit 100 combat. We pretty much ended the series there. But let's go ahead and mention just one more thing. If you got a problem with my English, just keep it to yourself, honestly. I don't understand, why it triggers people so much because they say a word wrong, right? In my last video, which was the updates that I'm looking forward to for June 2004 to December 2004, I misread the word trail. Now this is going to make some of you laugh here, but I really don't care. I've been calling it trials all this freaking time, so in a way you guys have done me a solid. So in a way it's positive, your comments, but in a other way it's kind of funny because it triggered you guys so much. Anyways, you guys did me a solid because in the last couple of years, I've been saying trials, not because I didn't know how to read or anything, but because I just been misreading it the entire time. So yeah, technically I guess you could say I don't know how to read. But yeah, thank you guys for the likes as well. You guys have reached almost 40 likes in the last video. I'm going to assume all those likes is because you guys want to see another video on the updates that I'm looking forward to when it comes to 2004Scape. Let's get into it. I have the web page open right now, which you guys cannot see, but I'll do my best to show you guys some more stuff on screen here, and either in captions or pictures. We're gonna go ahead and look at January of 2005. Two things here that I'm looking forward to. One is the Slayer skill, and the other is the Brimhaven dungeon. When I look at that post, it says that they added new monsters to the Karamja dungeon, which are moss giants, fire giants, greater demons, black demons, and red dragons, and many more monsters. Like I'm assuming iron dragons came into the game at this point, even steel dragons. That is the honorable mention right there, is the Brimhaven dungeon. But the one that I'm mostly looking forward to there is the Slayer skill. For obvious reasons, Slayer is a skill where you use combat. You could very well use magic, and well, same thing, magic and range is combat, but when I speak combat, I'm talking about my melee stats like attack, strength, defense. By the way, guys, speaking of my English, I've been pronouncing melee wrong this entire time too. I've been saying melee all this time. No one's really corrected me on that. English is not my first language, right? I'm not going to say what my primary language is, but we'll keep that as a secret or a mystery. But yeah, Slayer, it would be the number one thing that I'm looking forward to in January 2005. Now, mind you, this doesn't mean we'll get Slayer in January of 2026. The devs and mods are trying to follow the timeline, but it really comes down to how quick they are, right? Or how slow they are. You know, everyone has, you know, a life, and we could get the Slayer skill maybe 2 months down the road in 2026, in February or even March, right? They seem to be doing updates in bundles. Even though they're not going to do monthly updates like the devs on 2004Scape, they are going to update the game as best as possible as they can, and as quick as possible or as slow as possible. It really comes down to how they're doing, right? I really don't want to put any more pressure on them with my videos. I think I have maybe like 1 or 2 of them that watch my videos, but the reason why I know this is because of pretty much when I got when I got paid a visit by Mod D, which by the way I have on my friends list still. Enough about that though, let's get back into this video here. Now let's dig a little further into Slayer. There are monsters that will introduce some new weapons to the game, the Abyssal Whip being the top one there. You know, the Abyssal Demons. My Ironman actually on OSRS has 85 Slayer when my main account does it. My main account is a level 125 account, and his Slayer is only 82, while I have this Ironman account who's a level 111 with 85 Slayer. Throughout my entire RuneScape career, if you will, I've actually only got to experience the Abyssal drop, or the Abyssal Whip drop once, and that was on my Ironman account that I just mentioned, and that was this year, 2025. RuneScape's been around for how many years, guys? And to think to yourself, or to think of it, to put it in perspective, it's kind of crazy how I only got to experience the whip drop in 2025 finally. Even though I've been playing all these years, I've been playing back in, you know, late 2006, early 2007, all the way to 2010, and then I quit. Came back in 2013 because old school RuneScape came back, right? I've taken breaks, you know, I've taken breaks throughout the years. I officially came back to playing old school RuneScape, I think, I want to say 2021, December. Yeah, I came up with the F2P UIM series. A lot of you have been following me since then, and are still following me even throughout 2004Scape here. And then we finished that series finally in 2023, I think, or 2024, something like that. I think we finished that in 2024. Yeah, we did, didn't we? And then, yeah, I was trying to set up another series. I'm going off track again here. Let's go back. We're only in January here. This might be good though, guys. This will make this video longer for you guys. So Slayer, the Abyssal Whip will be introduced then. Right? That would be the top tier weapon that everyone will seek. That will be the weapon everyone will want when the Slayer skill is released. And this is actually something I'm going to be working towards. I'm actually going to be working on 85 Slayer on this account as well. Let's go into February now. The number one thing I'm looking forward to, guys, in February, we're gonna probably like skim through all of these now. The number one thing I'm looking forward to, oh, it's funny. February, that's when the One Small Favorite quest was released on February 28th of 2005. That's the least favorite thing I'm looking forward to. I hate that quest, guys. Yes, I get it. Like, you're doing a small favor for each NPC, but man, that quest is like, I don't know. It's at least 1 hour long. But anyways, that's the least thing I'm looking forward to. For the most thing I'm looking forward to in February 2005, when it comes to updates, is the Ghost Ahoy and the Slayer update that they have here. Now let's go ahead and quickly look over this. I'm gonna actually pull up the screen here for you guys. Okay, so you can see that we have the Ghost Ahoy quest, right? And then we have a Slayer update here as well. I'm not gonna read through all of this, but yeah, the reassignment here is the title, Slayer reassignment. And then the Ghost Ahoy quest being one of my favorite ones because this does reward you the ecto fungus, I believe. Oh, yeah, this is when the ectofungus also gets released in the game, I think. It says right here, this provides a way to get more prayer XP from various bones in the game, and it also a source of ecto tokens used as currency. I'm sure all of you guys already know what this is about, but yeah, the Ghost Ahoy quest is one of my favorite quests because of the ectofungus, but also the ectophile. You get rewarded that. So let's go ahead and exit that. We're back here on the game. Sorry guys, I know killing baby blue dragons is not really the, greatest content here, but at least we're going over the updates for 2005. Let's go ahead and go right into March. I'm not going to bother bringing up the webpage this time. We're just going to go ahead and tell you guys what is the most thing I'm looking forward to there in March of 2005. By looking at the list here, I think the one that I'm looking forward to the most is the honorable mention one would be the magic and wilderness updates. I'll quickly tell you what they're talking about there. So there's the new teleport block spell. I'm sure a lot of you already know what that one is. That one's going to be crazy for pking when we get to that point. They removed some of the gates in Edgeville Wilderness Dungeon to aid the players from that area. Oh, interesting. Okay, so yeah, just the tally block spell. We'll just stick with that one. We're not going to bother reading about the wilderness changes, but that's the honorable mention one there for you guys. Okay, but for the one in March, the one I'm mostly looking forward to is the Lumbridge Swamp Caves. Now, the Lumbridge Swamp Caves is one of the pools of water in the swamp south of Lumbridge has drained away, revealing the entrance to a new dungeon. Now, it's an extremely dangerous area, it says. So for anyone who wants to venture down there and is unprepared will not get far. I believe this is where you can actually kill one of the Slayer monsters there. I think one of them is called, yeah, it says right here, we'll find caves packed with new Slayer monsters to train on, plus the fearsome giant frog. Yes, so that's why I'm looking forward to that one, because of the giant frog. You guys know, as you guys know, especially those who have been following me since the F2P UIM series, you guys know giant frogs are one of my favorite monsters to train on, especially for prayer. It's a really nice place to train your prayer in free-to-play. So that's why I'm looking forward to that. Even though the giant frog won't be available in free-to-play worlds on 2004Scape, at least we'll have the giant frog in members world. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to April. The one I'm mostly looking forward to is, wait a second. I might have, oh wow, guys. Okay, scratch out what I just said about for March. The number one thing I'm looking forward to March is the Dragon Scimitar, because this is when it was released in March of 2005. On the 29th of March, the Dragon Scimitar was released. Now keep in mind too guys, like I said at the beginning of this video, does this mean we can get the Dragon Scimitar in March of 2026? Hopefully, right? That's why I say hopefully. Anyways, yeah, the Dragon Scimitar is actually the one I'm mostly looking forward to for the March update. If anything interesting comes up, well, the Dragon Scimitar was actually interesting. I should have showed you guys that, but we'll go ahead and fight the baby blue dragons here. Train on them actually. So April, we have a Dragon Scimitar change. Interesting. Let's go ahead and pull that up, guys. I don't know what they did there. I didn't even know the Dragon Scimitar got its change. So let's go ahead and show you guys what they mean by this here. I'm not sure if you guys could see that properly, but the Dragon Scimitar special attack has been changed. Unfortunately, the original special attack wasn't working properly, and it was impossible to rectify the problem. Instead, we have changed the attack so now uses slightly more special attack, 55% to be exact, and prevents your opponent from using protection prayers for 5 seconds. You know, I've been playing this game for how many years that I never knew what the heck this Dragon Scimitar special attack exactly did. I just used it because maybe it would provide me some high damage, and it has, but it was most likely just my max damage that I was putting off with it. Otherwise, I didn't know that it was to prevent your opponent from using protection prayers for 5 seconds. They definitely should have raised that to 10 seconds, honestly, I think. Let's go back to the game here. That is not the one that I'm looking forward to, guys, by the way, for the month of April. I am actually looking forward to... let's see, we got some Castle War change. Oh, Desert Treasure. There we go. Desert Treasure was released on April 18th of 2005. I'm looking forward to that one the most because, again, it's one of my favorite quests. It's a hard quest for sure. You know, I think it has high requirements. But once you get those requirements and once you get the quests, or once you get into the quest and complete it, you are rewarded famous. I'm not even sure if they had ancient magics in 2005. Did they? You would think so, right? If anyone knows, please let me know. Please let me know in the comment section whether or not if ancient magics came with the quest when it was released in April 2005. But yeah, Desert Treasure only because it's a good quest, and I really want to just say more just because it's a good quest. You know, I apologize, guys. I am just looking or reading through OSRS wiki. Access to the smoke dungeon as well, which was also introduced on April 18th with the quest. In the smoke dungeon, you have access to smoke devils, I think they're called. Yeah, smoke devils. And obviously, though, you do need that Slayer level to kill them, though. That dungeon alone, I feel, would make a great spot to make some GP, because smoke devils, you know, they have some really good coin drops. They have other good drops as well. They can drop the dragon chainbody, apparently, right? I don't know if it was like that in 2005. I don't know if the dragon chainbody was just added to their drop table, you know, later, or maybe they had the dragon chainbody as a drop when they were introduced into the game. We don't know. It doesn't really say on OSRS wiki. Again, if anyone knows if the smoke devil or dust devil, sorry, I'm calling them a smoke devil. Talk about that drinking game, right? Anyways, dust devil. From what I remember, when I would get a Slayer task on these guys in 2000 or OSRS on my Ironman, they did make a great money maker. They had a really nice amount of GP drops, like coin drops. I never did receive a dragon chainbody yet. I think I killed like over 2,000 dust devils, but the drop rate for the dragon chainbody is like 32,000, 1 out of 32,000. They also drop a nice set of air battle staff, earth battle staffs, rune daggers, just a bunch of high alchable items like the dragon dagger. Even for runes, like they drop a good amount of fire runes, chaos runes, rune arrows as well, soul runes. You know, there's the dust rune, I think was also introduced at that time. No, it wasn't. It actually was introduced in June of 2005. Regardless, for April, that's why I'm looking forward to that one the most, because the quest is one of my favorites, but also because of the monster that it comes with the quest, which is the Dust Devil. And you do need, I believe, 65 Slayer to kill the Dust Devil. Alright, moving on. Let's go ahead, and we are currently, oh my god, we are 30 minutes into the video already, guys. We might have to do 2 different parts to this. I really don't want to keep this video any longer. We're going to go to May now, actually, and I think we'll end the video there. If this video gets, again, 20 likes or more, I'll go ahead and make a second part another day for June, July, August, September, October, and November and December of 2005. But yeah, for May, I am looking forward to the barrels mini game gets added to the game. Let's go. Actually, this is a good way to end the video here, guys. Barrels would be the #1 thing I'm looking forward to, or would be looking forward to when it comes to May updates. Now, just keep in mind, guys. Because on OSRS Wiki, it says May 26 when Barrels was released. This doesn't mean we're going to get Barrels release on that exact day in 2004Scape. We might very well get it early, we might get it later, right? But yeah, barrels would be the #1 thing I'll be looking forward to. The big reason being able to obtain barrels items now in game would be a great thing for 2004Scape. We'll have more than just rune armor now, and Ceradomin armor, Zamorak armor, and all that. I've never actually obtained a full Guthit set on my own, guys. I always bought it. Like, I bought it on my main account. Obviously, with my Ironman account, I can't do that. For my Ironman account, this is actually a goal that I would like to achieve, is to receive the full Guthit's armor. Guthin's armor. On my account. The same goal for 2004Scape. I would like to tackle that on here as well, get the full set and on my own without buying it. So we're gonna end it there though, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know this one's kind of like a long one, 30+ minutes long now. I am going to do my best to try to trim it. If we are under 30 minutes, there are some parts to this video that just pretty much just got trimmed out because, you know, I feel like it's not really necessary to add. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. We'll probably upload that one in the next couple of days, and we'll see you then. All right, take care. Bye.